Today I want to talk to you about a solution that I have discovered that works really great for Manfrotto, Ronin SC, and Peak Design. Bringing these three into this symbiotic, awesome relationship. So let's watch. I recently went on a journey of investing in a lot of audio, video equipment. And so I scoured the internet, I scoured YouTube, found some amazing channels and different content, and I just did a bunch of research, and I ended up going with the Sony A7III, love it. And I went with two lenses, the 135 G Master 1.8, and this bad boy right here, the Sony 24mm 1.4. And I absolutely love this setup, this system, these two lenses with this camera body. I am beyond happy. In the midst of this research, I also knew that I wanted a tripod, something that was, I do a lot of travel, so something I could travel with, something that I could move from place to place, something that'd be really sturdy. This bad boy was on Kickstarter, Peak Design. I absolutely love Peak Design. I love all the products that I have from them, and this tripod is no exception. So really happy with the tripod. I also wanted to buy a gimbal. I was looking into the Ronin S. Lo and behold, this Ronin SC snuck up on me. And in the midst of looking at the Ronin S and the Ronin SC, I ended up going with the Ronin SC because I do a lot of shooting speakers in front of a room of people. I just don't want to sit behind the camera for hours, kind of tracking back and forth as the person moves across the stage and does different things with the audience. So I decided to go with the Ronin SC for that tracking feature. And I love that tracking feature, and I love the Ronin SC. Now, originally, I was very disappointed, and I'll explain why. This Ronin SC, it comes with its own plate right here that you lock in. So this, this is a mirrorless system, but Sony lenses are not the lightest lenses in the universe. I love them, but they're not light. I couldn't even, I tried the 135. I watched a YouTube video. They had the A7 III and they had the 135 lens on there, and they were balancing it on this thing. And I tried for hours, and I got really frustrated, and I couldn't get it to work. So the 135, from my experience, is not doable on this thing at all. So, okay, the 24, this is a smaller lens. It's not the lightest, but I could get this to work. I could get it balanced on there, but then when you add the phone holder with like a iPhone XS or something on top of there, there's no way. So a big reason that I had bought this over the Ronin S was for that active track feature. And I can't use the active track with the phone on top on here. It won't balance. The other problem, I want my system to be fluid. I want to be able to grab this tripod, grab the Ronin SC, grab my system, and be able to connect this guy here, pull him off, connect him here, and then connect this guy on here onto the tripod. And I was just, I was so sad because I love this. I love the idea of this. I love this, and I love this, but they don't play well together. I also use Manfrotto. How do I unify the Ronin SC, Peak Design, and Manfrotto in one seamless system that can work across all the platforms? So I ended up going online, and I went to Peak Design's website, and I found this guy. So this is a lifesaver for me. It's this little plate right here. It's a Peak Design plate. It's Manfrotto compatible, but there's something else. It can work with the Ronin SC. You take this little plate, you can slide it right on there, and then you can lock it down. There's this little safety right there. You won't be able to fully slide it on unless you modify the plate yourself and drill the hole. At some point I might do that, but I found that I've been able to completely balance my entire system without needing to do that. And I can tighten this securely enough that I feel safe using the system. Take this, mount it to the bottom of my camera, just like that right there. So now I can, of course, lock it onto the tripod, the Peak Design tripod. And now I can also capture, of course, put it on the capture clip on my, my shoulder strap. Also, now it's compatible with all of my Manfrotto plates, my quick release plates. But we still have the problem, Ronin SC. Whoa, will it work? Well, let's find out. You really want to tighten it on there really tight, just to feel that safety and security, that you're not gonna accidentally drop your investment on the ground. Okay, so I've already run the balance test on this bad boy, and I can get excellent on every axis. There you go. This guy right here is fully balanced. So without the phone mount, you can of course get it balanced. We already knew that we could do that with the standard plate that comes with the Ronin SC. But what I was unable to do with the standard plate was mount my iPhone XS Max on top with a phone mount. So the question is, can I do that now with this incredibly light Peak Design plate? Let's find out. I lost my phone. So I feel a little silly, okay? I thought I lost my phone. I'm actually recording this video on my phone because obviously I'm not using the A7 III. But I'll show you a couple clips that show you this fully balanced and working in real life scenarios. So as you can see from those clips, you can get this system fully balanced using this Peak Design dual plate system. So something else I do a lot of is shooting videos outside. So I do have a Polar Pro, what's it called? Variable ND filter on the front with my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on top as well. And so the question is, can I get this balanced? The answer is yes, you can. It's a little bit more precarious, so if you are faint of heart, you might not be up for this. If you just loosen the plate and push it back a little ways, you can get it balanced. Again, I really tighten it down because I want to know that my setup isn't going anywhere. Okay, so you can see, and this is with the Ronin SC turned off, that I'm able to get that balanced on that axis. So now, if you run the app and you check all your axes and all that stuff, I'm not gonna go through all that. There's plenty of YouTube videos that you can watch that will show you how to do that. But you can get this set up fully balanced and ready to go. Just like that. And I was really excited about that because I wanted this. So that makes me really happy. Okay, so I was able to get this fully balanced and it works really great. I love it. And what I did is I put that Peak Design plate that came with this tripod, I put it on the bottom of the Ronin SC. What that means is I can put my Ronin SC onto my Peak Design tripod. And that's really handy for doing that tracking back and forth with like a speaker in front of an audience. So you can have it on the tripod and you can have it tracking your subject. This is fully modular. So I can now take the camera off and lock it directly onto the tripod without moving or having to change any kind of plates. As little work as possible to just let the creativity happen. That makes me really happy. And of course, this plate is made by Peak Design, which means that it's of course compatible with your little locker doohickey thing. So you can just lock it in right there. And it's locked in just like that. You lock it out. Boom, boom, boom. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just so beautiful. I just love it when things work. And the final kicker is all of this works perfectly well with Manfrotto, with these quick release plates, which I have on a couple other things. So I can now just take this camera off. I can just snap it right on just like that. I like it. It's simple, it's elegant. So if you're in a similar situation as I was, I hope you find this helpful and useful. This really helped just glue everything together and make it one system that just works. So that was the solution I was finally able to come to that brought everything together for me. My Peak Design gear, my Ronin gear, and my Manfrotto plates. And so I hope that's helpful. I'm gonna leave everything, all the links in the description below so you can take a look for yourself. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. If this was helpful, I would love for you to subscribe and also just like the video and leave a comment letting me know that this was something that was meaningful and helpful to you. All right, I'll see you in the next one.